and I didn't know how to get back to my house. Hey everyone, how are you all doing today? This is a story about me being one of the most directionless people in the world. Literally, without a GPS, I would probably get lost trying to go downstairs in my own house. But on a serious note, I'm just not good with directions. I only know how to get to a few places and get home from a few places. I just rely heavily on GPS and technology. I don't know why, I don't know really where I got that from. I just don't pick up on things, and I don't remember street signs, and I don't know street names, so I guess I'm just directionless. But anyways, this story dates back to 2009, which was 5 years ago, and my dad had just bought the bowling alley, and I worked at the bowling alley, as well as a friend of mine named Connor, who was a mechanic there, and we worked overtime one day. I think it was till about 2 a.m., and we had to close up the bowling alley, and I didn't have a ride home, so Connor decided to take me home. Now, Connor had never been to my house before, or taken me home from the bowling alley, so he didn't know how to get to my house. And I forgot that, and I just assumed that he knew how to get there, but he didn't. So once we got in the car, he starts driving, and he starts driving down a road, and he goes, "So which way do I go?" And I just look out the window, and I'm like, "I have no idea." And he goes, "What do you mean you have no idea? You don't know how to get home?" And I said, "No, I don't." And he just looked at me, and he was like, "Are you serious right now? You don't know how to get to your house?" And I just said, "No, just put it in the GPS." And he goes, "I don't have a GPS." I said, "Use your phone." And he had a Voyager or something like that back in the day. And he didn't have a GPS on that. And my phone was dead. So we had no way of knowing how to get to my house. And he was just like, "How do you not know how to get to your house?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm directionless. I have no idea what road we're on, what street names are. I have no idea where we are right now." And he goes, "Are you serious? Let's just drive, I guess. Let me know if you see anything familiar." So, remember I said that we worked till 2. We probably left the bowling alley at 2:30. And we're just driving now. And we are going to places that I've never seen before. We actually drove 30 minutes in the wrong direction towards my house. We ended up in a town called Bohemia, and that is really, really far away from me. It was actually really funny because we're both very tired. It's really early in the morning, and we were both just working like 10-hour shifts. So we were exhausted, and I'm about to fall asleep in the car, and he gets to a stoplight, and above it says Bohemia. And he goes, "Does Bohemia sound correct to you?" And I said, "Dude, I think Bohemia is like 35 minutes away from my house." And he goes, "Are you serious?" So he just makes a U-turn, drives in the opposite direction, and we finally reached a road where I actually knew what it was. It was a road that was familiar to me, and he drove down it. And eventually we got to my house. It ended up being around 4:25 a.m. It was ridiculously early in the morning. It was an adventure we would have never forgotten, and it was just so funny. And even to this day, I talk to him and I just go, "Dude, remember when you had to drive me home and I didn't know how to get home?" And we just laugh about it for hours because we had no idea where we were going. We went in the complete wrong direction. I'm completely directionless. I had no idea how to get back to my house from somewhere that was only 10 minutes away from it. I mean, that's bad. I rely way too much on technology. So if any of you rely heavily on technology on how to get to places, then please let me know in the comments below and just tell me I'm not alone, because I have no idea. I mean, should I go out and just study street signs and street names and places close to me? I mean, I remember from memory how to get to my friend's house, my school, all those places like that, but I have no idea if I'm in a random town how to get back to my house without using a GPS. So if anyone else is like that, please tell me in the comments below. I would love to see how many of you are also directionless like me. And I hope you all enjoyed this story. Make sure you comment below if anything like this has ever happened to you, or if you're just directionless in general, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. Later, everyone.